Hello friends, welcome to RC Education. My name is Ayush Seth from Builders Engineering College studying at Department of ECE. In this video we can see about the detailed concept of C programming, and further classes we continue on part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4 that like. In this video we just see the introduction. Now C was developed by Dennis Ritchie and it is a middle level language, which means it works as a high level in software and a low level in hardware. Why high level in software, why low level in hardware means, first we should differentiate what is high level and low level. In high level languages we can able to debug the code easily, and we can also able to rectify the errors easily. Whereas in low level languages we can't do any such things, and once it programmed it cannot be erased. For example, we consider a code in a C programming languages. We write the code in a compiler at the software side. For example, we have missed a semicolon, means we can able to understand the error and we will rectify it soon. Whereas if we are designing any IC chip that like, once it is programmed the chip cannot be changed. If the errorly programmed chip was introduced, then it will become to burn or malfunction of that leads to malfunction of the chip. Whereas in software there is no such a complicated problem. If once the program has error, it can be rectified easily, and we can also modify that. So we are saying in software it is high level language, and hardware it is low level language. And this was introduced by Sun Microsystem for especially operating in Unix operating system. Currently we are using Linux operating system, Windows operating system that like. On that day they used a Unix operating system which was developed by using C. So next we move on further things. In this video we only see about introduction, not go much deeper, and further upcoming videos we can see about more concepts. So if you have any doubt or any suggestion, you can comment in the comment box, so I can implement the next video in the future. So your feedback is very valuable. Sorry, your feedback is very valuable to us. So please provide any feedback related to C programming or any other videos. Now let us see what are the topic we are covering from now. Before that, we see the compilation process how occurs in C. Now these are the process which is known as compilation process. In first the source code. The source code means we all writing code in compiler are known as source code. In for different programming languages we have different compilers. In C we have GCC, Turbo C, that like etc. And for Python also having many compilers. And for Java, for many programming languages, each has different compilers. That like C also has a different compiler. The code should be written in compiler only, then will the program will execute. Source code. Next it compiler compiles the program entirely. It converts into the object file. OB means nothing, object file. I have written it shortly. So object file means the machine can't understand any languages we are writing. If you are writing HashInclude Studio.h, the machine can't understand that like. Machine only capable of understanding binary codes such as zeros and ones. So we should have to convert into zeros and ones. It is done in background process automatically. It will convert our code, and it goes to linker. Linker means, for we see later, I give just overview of that. Linker means, for example, we want to print a statement, means we should add standard input output library files by using hash include studio.h. In that case, the library file is linked to the object file, and it links to machine also. The machine converts the binary code into human. Machine overviews the statement, and again it converts to human readable code, which we can able to read the code. So that's all for now. Next we move on what are the topic we should covering in upcoming videos, and rather than this topic we also would be able to cover, but for your better understanding I give only some topics to cover. Now upcoming classes we are thinking to cover input output operation. I have written in short form, I will explain in brief now. Input output operation and operators and expressions, conditional statement and looping statement. After covering this topic, we are going to solve some problems. After that we move on further topics, because we already know all programming languages have problem. It can be used, we can use any program to solve any problem, but when you are using C, there is no methods and more number of library files, so that the logic of our thinking will increase rapidly compared to other languages. If we are using Python to calculate the length of the string, we use strlen, but in C it cannot be used that like. So the logical thinking of our capacity will increase. So I prefer to solve problems in C rather than in other languages. So these are the topics we are covering now. So we can see the topics in the upcoming classes.